Okay, we're over in Russell Springs, Kentucky. We just arrived, and I want to get this interview in early. We're going to be spotlighting one of the cars, trucks, motorcycles throughout the season this year. And this is one of my good friends, Denny. Denny, say hello.
Hey.
You know what, Denny? We've known each other a while. And
been a few years, I think.
A few years, absolutely. I won't tell if you don't tell.
Okay, I won't tell.
But it's always good to see you come in, and you know, this beautiful car of yours. I love the color scheme on it. So I'm going to let you talk about the car. Let's talk about the motor first of all here.
Well, this one here's only got about 500 miles on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
whoa!
I changed it over to a TKX 5-speed. It was an automatic, running a 373 Hodge track rear end with a 3-speed automatic. At 60 mile an hour, I was running like almost 5 grand.
Wow.
So now I got overdrive.
So that makes a lot of difference too in that motor.
It's going to help gas.
And your motor too.
Oh yeah. I'm at 60 mile an hour. I'm running 1,800 RPM.
Yeah. Oh
With that rear end. So
yeah, that's
that ought to cut my gas mileage in half.
I imagine you. I've had one or two. Matter of fact, my Mustang, it's still pretty. I haven't changed anything on it, and it still loves gas.
I had this engine ordered and built from Washington State, Hot Rod Company. You can see right here. I had them to go ahead and put AC compressor on it.
Well, now this engine, one of the other things that you folks may not notice, a lot of these guys, and this is something Denny's done here, you take the radiator off and you put an electric.
Yeah. I had the clutch fan and stuff. This is more economical too, and I got it set up where it'll come on at 160 degrees, but it won't cut off till 145. So if you leave the key on, it'll keep running till the engine goes down to 145.
Now, how long have you had the '67 Camaro here?
About 4 years.
About 4 years?
I bought it from a guy in between Bardstown and Pearl, Springfield, and he had it. It was painted he told me it was painted like 13 years when I got it, so it's like 17 years.
Oh, really? That paint job's got 17
and
years.
He did most of the restoring on the body, but I've been through brakes, I've been through ball joints, I've been through tie rods.
Yeah, and isn't that about the only way you can do it, though?
So I know what I got.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you get these cars and they can give you a fit, or they can give you.
Well, I ain't done nothing but work on it since I had it.
Right. Well, I'm gonna take a peek around on the inside. You go to the other, or we can both go to this side here. We'll take a peek on the inside. People, we're just not getting here. People are already. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 already here, and I'm not even set up yet. But I want to get Denny's interview in here before we.
I put a hydraulic clutch system on it because it didn't have the linkage and everything.
Right.
And they told me this is the factory way that come with the shifter and stuff, the shifting plate. It's a slide. You don't have the boot.
Oh.
See, when you change gears, it slides over and up and down.
That's a lot better than the boot.
Yeah. Well, it's got just a little piece of rubber right in the center there.
Right.
But
and your leakage, did you of course naturally you changed it all out. But
no, it don't have linkage.
It don't have linkage.
It sets down in a ball. Now I can flip it around and I can move it closer to the dash, or where it's at. Mm-hmm. It's like a little ball. There's a plate, and you take 6 screws out and lift it up and turn it around, and if you needed it.
So
what got don't have no linkage.
What got you into doing these
I wanted
shows?
a hobby.
Okay.
And I had a '68 Camaro when I was about 17.
Yeah, isn't that the way with everybody?
And I had it. I used to drag race it. It had a 327 Lanati cam, but it was an automatic, and I changed it to a 4-speed.
Yeah.
And I had it turning 1378 at the Bluegrass Lexington, the Bluegrass drag strip there.
Wow, having a little fun with it.
Oh, I've tinkered with motors.
Big boys and big
I did
toys.
all the motor and everything myself.
Yeah. Well, you know, I am not mechanically inclined. All I know how to
turned
do
every boat. I got every bruise.
Well, I've got a few of them, and I got them in the far pit. And Sadie, my little dog, she gives me a few of them.
Yeah. I think this is a toenail from Susie.
Yeah. They want to. She wants to get me up, and she does. I'm going to look at the back here.
It looks good and clean when I left home.
This car is Denny's car is fairly original car from the time that you got it from somebody there. You said.
Well, the motor and transmission wasn't matching numbers. If there was matching numbers, I never would have changed this engine.
Right.
I never would have changed the transmission.
Right.
But since it wasn't, and I always wanted a 383 stroker, so
yeah,
and that was my Christmas present to myself.
Well, hey, listen, Merry Christmas. and something.
I picked the wheels out. It looked like Mustang. They had 17-inch wheels, 45-inch profile.
Uh-huh.
You hit a bump and your teeth fall out.
Where did you drive in from today?
Carville.
So you had a pretty good little drive too, didn't you?
I come through Liberty and.
So any of you folks watching this, don't if you're out there a little ways, don't if you're a car lover and you love car shows and it beautiful as it is today, and what a beautiful
it was
location
cold this morning.
Beautiful location we got here.
Yeah, it's pretty here.
Yeah, it was cold this morning. My wife told me, she said you need to take a coat with you. I said,
I got one.
Oh, wait. Well, I think I've got something up there in the.
I messed up. I didn't know there was an hour's difference in the time zone.
Well,
I got here early. I've been riding around. So.
Well, the guy at the radio station, Kevin, he told me, he said, you do know you're going to gain an hour. And I said, yeah, but I'm going to gain it back when I go home.
Get it back when you go home.
So I've been here. Kevin Johnson, you know Kevin out here, does the show at the end of the year, big show.
Yeah.
And Kevin, gosh, I just love him to death. But I've been all over this town here doing car shows with him. And now we're out at the fairground.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We finally settled down here.
Yeah, somebody was telling me they might have one at the fairgrounds.
It's end of the year.
End of the year?
Yeah. This is KJ's show. Now, I don't know about anybody else's show. I'm just talking about KJ's. But
anyways, they had it looked like Mustang wheels. I said, that can't go on a Camaro. So I bought these. I wanted the old school.
I like those are easy to clean, aren't they?
Yeah. And
I like those slots.
They're US mags, and they're easy to take care of. I mean, really.
Yeah, I like the cleaning. They shine good, but
it just gives the car a good stance.
It does. And that's something I've got to do right now with my Mustang. I'm just dying to change wheels, and
I had the wheels for you back then. I sold them.
Did you? Well, okay. Thanks a lot.
They look good on that Mustang.
Denny, thank you very much for coming over and letting us look at your car and a little history on the car, a little history on you. Now, what did you retire from?
I made porcelain and ceramic tiles, floor tiles, and then when I was 18, I started working at Rand McNally, and I put in almost 21 years making books, road atlases, maps, and then I did 22 years floor tiles. So that's enough factories.
Yeah, I had my.
I hate punching that clock.
I had my share of some factories. A cotton mill factory,
so
probably.
I had 2 jobs my whole life.
I had several. Yeah.
Other than working on my uncle's farm and stuff.
Yeah. You don't count that then.
No, I don't count.
Yeah.
That.
Okay. Well,
and that was the real work, putting up that hay.
Yeah, buddy.
Up in that hot loft.
When they got a little wet and you had to get it in anyway.
I couldn't wait to get off work. Go down to the creek. Jump in the creek.
And back then it was just us and the boys, and we just all jumped in. Who cared?
Just go off and go. Yeah.
It was hot and you was dirty and you wanted to be clean. That was it. Well, listen, thank you very much. And the show is beginning to build. We're early, and I'm going to have to get myself in gear here and get things ready. Got a great layout here. This is going on until 8 o'clock here tonight.
Am I parked okay here?
Yeah, buddy. You're perfect. Absolutely. All right. And give you a little shot. This is a vocational school here. They got a great vocational school here at Russell Springs. I'm going to ask one of the the spokespeople here to tell me about the different. This is automotive I'm walking into right now. What's some of the different things that you have here in this vocational school?
Some of the different programs?
Yeah.
We have health science, electricity, welding, carpentry, and then down here on the bottom side we got industrial maintenance, automotive, and computerized manufacturing and machining.
Yeah, it's really cool the way you got it laid out. They got an upper side and a lower side, and it's all filled out. Mm-hmm. But I will say this, it was a little tricky for a first-timer like me. I went to the school over here.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I mean, I went to the school trying to find it. Oh. And there was a guard there, and I said, what am I going to do here? He said, well, you're going to go down here, you're going to make a right, and then you're going to make a left, and then you're going to make a right. I said, okay, I got it. He really had me lost then, but it was easy to find. I saw it on the road, and I just missed that one turn there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Google don't always tell you the truth. Just some of the times. Thank you all very much. We're looking forward to spending the evening with you here in Russell Springs, Kentucky, as the car show will be building in here, already building in. And you guys and gals get on out here. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Charlie Napier with one of her friends here, a 1967 Camaro, featured today, and this will be on our YouTube page.